We need a response team.
The Avengers Initiative was shut down.
This isn't about the Avengers. These people may be isolated, unbalanced even, but I believe with the right push, they can be exactly what we need.
War is won by sentiment, Director.
No, it's won by soldiers.
Right now, every single one of you out there, have a chance to be a part of the greatest organization the NFL has ever seen, the Dallas Cowboys. And you are fans of a championship football team. And what do? You blog. You blog so hard that you're running up and down the internet all night long. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you got to get another story out, you blog. You know why? Because you know more about your team than anybody else. There is 32 teams in the league. 32 teams. You expect them to know every team like you know yours? Wait, they don't. They don't. And how do you do this? You go to the Dallas Cowboys show, you get a blog, and you blog about the Cowboys. You blog all night long about the Cowboys. You tell people what they need to know about the Cowboys instead of letting people tell you. That's what you did all last year. No more. You know why? Because we have the internet. All you have to do is have heart. And you can do it. You know why? Because you're a fan of a championship football team. And a fan of a championship football team, they give everything. They give everything they got to help their team make it to the Super Bowl. And if you're not willing, as a fan, to give it all you got, then you go to the New England Patriots. Blog, 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 blog. There's nothing better than that. Nothing more fulfilling. Nothing more special.
Yes, indeed. We got us emergency, man. So we got us DC Universe. Y'all know we don't do this. Y'all know we don't just come together on a weekly basis and do stuff like that. This is for emergency purposes only. And this is an emergency. So, Tuck, we want to obviously kick it off with you, my brother, because you the one that kind of knew about all this type of stuff. So, what's up? Talk to us.
Oh man, what can I say that hasn't already been said? Salute to Cowboys Nation, but I feel like it's still important because, like I said in my live earlier today, boss, Henny, Blue, this is when our fan base needs it the most. And Dan was like, I remember you putting that intro together, boss, when we did the first DC Universe.
Yeah.
But it's been ever been more prevalent than it is today.
Right.
That is what this is all about. Right?
That's what it's about.
On that intro. So, kind of going back, I got some calls last night, probably around 10 o'clock, about Micah Parsons being disgruntled, possibly wanting a trade. Didn't buy too much into it, but I knew something was up because I started getting calls from multiple sources, multiple people who are very reliable that would have no reason to make some stuff up like this. Like, it's just not what they do. It's not their MO. So while I was handling the Micah Parsons thing, I also got calls and DMs about the Trayvon Diggs situation. And Diggs had deleted and removed himself relations to the Cowboys from his Instagram. So that kind of took precedent over everything. But I knew something was up. So me personally, all I did was go on my Twitter feed and kind of post like, hey man, I'll burn this down, right? And I posted a picture of Diggs and Micah, and then probably 2 minutes later, Micah responded to it with his post, and then also Diggs responded as well. And a lot of people were kind of questioning, of course, our integrity. They didn't know what Tuck was saying. They wanted me to spit it out, but as I was mentioning on the timeline, it wasn't my story to tell, right? Even though I knew what was probably going to happen, that's Micah's story to tell. And when Micah is ready to tell that story, he'll tell it, because if people were following the tea leaves, he had posted a video on his TikTok about Jerry Jones and just call the plug next time. And don't call me, call the plug, or wherever that song was, right? So it was already unfolding before I even tweeted it, right? And then this morning, I kind of woke up early doing my same routine, hopefully, because when I heard that Micah was going to kind of sleep on it, consider it. But then when I saw the players start to change their profile pics, it let me know and gave me indication that Micah has already spoken with the team, and the teammates are behind board, right? But then you had Diana Rossini post the article, and it was crazy. Like, y'all, people question my credibility, which, okay, enough should be enough, but fine, do what you will, do as you will, right? But then people started questioning Diana's, right?
Yeah,
I saw
I
that.
was just like, well, goddamn,
You was wrong about this.
right. Who? Yeah. So it's like, damn. So who do y'all trust, right? So it was tuck clickbaiting, and then you think that me and Diana, like, I met Diana before, she's hella cool. But y'all think we was just colluding together to bring up these stories on a Friday? That wasn't the case, right? And then I was doing my live show, and then Micah dropped the bomb.
Right.
And I'll say this.
They shot up to 600.
Yeah. Where's the apologies?
They ain't gonna happen.
Not to me. I don't want the apologies. Y'all keep that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They should, though. Just to be honest, they should.
Diana, for the people in this space who do incredible work with credibility, where's the apologies?
Right.
Where's the apology? Like, I don't need the acceptance or apologies for me. Take it, keep it, right? But for other people who do extensive work and incredible work to keep this fan base covered from all cylinders, where's the apologies, right? So Micah made the announcement, and me personally, I side with Micah on this. I side with Trayvon on this, and I side with the players. I know there are some cornballs out there who never put on a pair of football pads, so they can't relate to it. But I side with the players on this, because these players put their lives in jeopardy, their health at risk, day to day for our entertainment, right? The least you can offer them is some respect from your ownership, right? It's not about the money. Yeah, I saw the Joker post from me on the intro. It's not about the money. That's not what Mike is talking about. It's the message. So I see so many people saying, don't worry, he's going to get signed. He doesn't have any leverage. He can't get let go. He's not even speaking about that. He is speaking about the blatant disrespect that this front office has not only shown him, but has shown his teammates. And you're seeing the team, the players rally together and band together. And I think it's incredible. I think it's a monumental move. I think it takes nuts, what a lot of these content creators don't have anymore, to actually go out there and say what's real and what's going on. And Micah is now putting his foot down, saying no more. So we'll have to see how this all unfolds.
Yeah, I stand with what my boy Lou said too, man. It's a whole lot of fanboying going on out here in these streets, man.
Right.
It's a whole lot of sandboarding, and I'm also say this, Lou, pass this to you. I think it's also a lot of DMVX. I call him DMVX. My boy DMVX said, man, and I stand with him. It's a lot of media kind of giving away who bought right now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so go ahead, Lou. And then I want to talk about that too with Tuck, and then obviously Henny and I'm gonna go back to you on that too, Tuck. Is the selling out that's going on with the media? But with you first, Lou.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I am pretty young into this, but like today was a very saying day about like the war zone, and it showed the clear fronts of who was your enemy and who was not. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm gonna tell you right now that united front that the front office got, if they put half the budget they put in smearing people, oh my God, we would have we would have the best training staff in the world. We will have the best medical staff in the world. All the money is going to them all over. I'm talking about it's infected. Like in Dallas Morning News, you showed that article today, Tuck. Oh my God,
that's bad.
Like, that looks bad. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, basically we've been talking about how Trayvon Diggs looks, how they've been smearing his name and everything like that, and that he had the injury. And he literally ended the practice and did like a somersault, and then he paused on the ground and just looked up at the sky. Dallas Morning News captured the photo and made a whole article and saying, looks like he slipped and had another setback.
Yeah.
Dallas morning news,
bro.
Dallas morning. I'm talking about downtown. Like you know what I'm saying? That looks terrible.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious now, dog.
That shows, man. Hey, that's no longer a hidden enemy we're seeing right now.
Yeah,
so
you showed your bias with that one, dog.
I've been standing with the players. Like I don't need no other credible source to tell me what I need to feel. I have my voice.
Right.
I have my eyes, and I'm smart enough to bend. Detain who's from who. We already know what we're fighting with the Joneses. It's not like they take. Okay, it's one thing it takes so long to pay them. It's the smearing of their image and character.
It's the smearing, dog.
And then me and Boss went even further. It's a smearing of a certain set of pattern. It's a certain pattern you're smearing as well. Like everyone, like, I hate the lackadaisical Cowboy fans right now. I'm shooting at all of them. Because I'm telling you, I'm this year I'm telling them to shut up. Like literally, don't have a voice. Because right here, right now, you're seeing like straight up like how they're going right at the players, and like this is a moment we need to take and like actually like point this out. This is not one of those times to let the beast, slowly get there. I'm gonna end by this. There's like, I'm not even gonna quote the Bible. I just want y'all to remember when in the Bible, when in the garden, in the beginning at Genesis, Satan was a little snake. But by the time we get to Revelation, he is a dragon. That is the metaphor I want y'all to take with all those lackadaisical Cowboy fans that constantly will be like, oh, it's just no, it ain't just another. Y'all didn't let this monster grow and feed itself over time, and then act like you want to talk football all the time when it's affecting our X's and O's. That's all.
My turner is
go.
Yeah. The only mishap that Michael Parsons made is that he thought Jerry Jones was his partner.
right.
Like
we got some sound effects.
Jerry Jones and buttered this man up. Hey, about that man, the Super Bowl tickets. He got the nigga. I ain't gonna say he got him the NCAA early. They've been hanging out. They've been kicking it. He really thought this was gonna be, a meeting about leadership. Boy, right. Jerry Jones already done. He already groomed you, man. He's the weird neighbor. They've been offering you candy this whole time. I had used the analogy with with landlord. I said, hey man, Micah went to his neighbor house for sugar. He got there, Jerry was in the road with nothing underneath that mug. Jerry said it's time. So that was what Micah's only issue is, man. But like folks,
that's well said.
You just gotta stay with listen. Jerry ain't get this way, being, he probably a cool dude, but he get $1 billion. You had to cross somebody out. You running with the mob. You done did something. You done did something to be a billionaire this long. And he said, bro, I'm gonna go do unscribe to every cupcake country, man.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you gonna be working. Yeah, you gonna be working. You gonna be unsubscribing for a little while. You gonna be unsubscribing for a little while, dog. My boy Black.
But yeah, that's really the only thing, because man, and that's the thing. Like, we know that this is how it goes in Dallas. Because they've been doing it for years. As people have pointed out. Emmitt Smith in the glory days had to hold out to get his money. Yeah. But I'll use this other metaphor. Just because old buddy is a woman beater and he done beat every woman that he done been with, it doesn't mean the next woman he get with got to stand for it. Just because that's his pattern, that's what he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you done beat the eyebrows off of every woman you ever been with does not mean that she gonna sit there and let you knock her upside the head. So that's how I feel about that. Micah's in his right, to feel disrespected, even though this has been the culture in Dallas this entire time. Doesn't mean it's right. It just is what it is. But it doesn't mean that Micah has to sit up with it.
Can I address Wee Woo and Chad's comment real quick, boss?
Yeah. Somebody say
because I was saying this off stage, right?
Yeah.
But not only did Micah Parsons make a statement that was monumental just from the state of Cowboys football and the organization, what he did was he shed the light today on Cowboys content creators who are here for themselves and who are here for the team. If you didn't feel anything, or you're comfortable with going to sleep and just turning a blind eye to this, you expose yourself to me. But don't worry about J Tuck because I'm nobody. You expose yourself to your followers.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you can be a true Cowboys fan and witness what we witnessed today and not be emotional, not be upset, not be frustrated, and just be cool, calm, collected, and is ready to get to practice tomorrow. You revealed yourself.
You
right?
did.
And like I said, I get it. Everybody is here for different reasons, whether that's financial, whether that's opportunistic, right? But I feel like there's people that's on this panel right now and watching these shows across the platform that's been tuned into mine and Spaces and all since 11 o'clock a.m. this morning. We are here for one reason and one reason only, because we truly love this team and we're tired of it and we want to win. So I mean, we didn't have to do nothing. The fan base now sees it like, damn, bro, Mike is requesting a trade and you're just okay. You're all hunky dory. You're spending your first 7 minutes talking about J Tuck.
Yeah,
you spend your first 7 minutes talking about me. You not mad, bro?
Yeah, that happened.
That happened.
Matter of fact, it was said about you.
So I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to rebuttal. I ain't got to make no response videos. I ain't got to tweet. I don't have to because you show your subscribers and your fan base where your priorities really lie. It can't be with Dallas Cowboys football.
Ain't no way.
Because there's no way you can say that this helps us get to a championship contention level versus hurt us.
That's right.
I'm sure you did numbers. And everyone settled down and Tuck is over.
Are we talking about someone in particular? Because I'm lost right now. Are we talking about
you know who it is.
You know who it is. Say their name. What the hell? You know, I know how to fight. So I mean, we can say their name. I ain't tripping. Who's we talking about?
He disrespected you.
The same dude you already had to check.
You.
Same dude you already had to check.
He disrespected you. You remember?
He ain't disrespect. Listen, I ain't got to say nothing about this because I said this was gonna happen 3 months ago. So whenever y'all say West Coast, what's your thoughts on Mike Parsons? Then I'll just say what I've been saying for the last 3 months.
No. The person. This is nobody in particular. There's
somebody in particular to us.
There's a cluster of no. There's multiple, dog.
Yeah. I mean,
it's multiple non-individuals, but it's an individual.
I do want to say though, because I did hear it, man. AOC did put your name in it, and I ain't like it. Let me say, because let me tell you,
name it. My name in it?
No. He put Tuck name in it, and it was wild because what he said is that you and content creators like you influence Micah and Diggs to be going against the ownership.
Boss, can you do us a favor and pull
up my tweet? Who said that?
Boss, can you do us a
favor? Listen to me.
Hold on, Wes.
I ain't said nothing on the show. I'll wait. Go ahead.
Can you do us a favor and pull up my tweet and see how I inspired this?
I need
to go to your channel. Is that what you mean?
Go to my Twitter.
All right, let me do that. Give me a second.
Why were you doing that though?
Maybe I can do it. Hold on, can I do it?
Yeah, you can share.
This is my only thought on this. This is my only thought. I'll give my tidbits on both because I've turned a new leaf in my life. So I see things totally different in life now. I see responsibility. I see the responsibility on both parties. You know what I'm saying? I see Jerry Jones trying to be on some kind of underhanded crap, but I also saw Micah being on some underhanded crap too. You want to know why? Because Micah said verbatim in his words that they had a contract, they had something in parameters that they thought they were going to do. So why did it get signed? The mindset, listen to me, this is what happens when you are a young person experienced in a game, but you don't have the experience that Jerry Jones has had in this game. Micah, you're the best in this atmosphere right now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You said he never should have been negotiating with him.
Jerry Jones is the Micah Parsons of his territory. So it's like you got into his atmosphere and realized that, damn, this old man is very shrewd in understanding at what he's doing. And guess what? Micah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The person that I blame the most, and you guys are probably gonna all disagree with me on this. The person I believe that I disagree with the most on all this is Micah's agent. Bro, Micah's agent, bro, listen to me. It is your job before you engage with a new client or customer to go research them and find out what these people are about and what they're doing, right? My question is, Micah's agent, why did you present a situation that tells him we're going to talk to the Joneses unofficially, come up with things unofficially, then actually start moving on those unofficial things? You want to know how we know he moved on it? Because he was at the mandatory OTAs. So that lets me know that Micah was already abiding by that unofficial contract.
That had nothing to do with Jerry, bro. That had nothing to do with Jerry. That was with Shoddy.
Well, let me finish. First off, let me finish. Everything has to do with Jerry. Shoddy has not been here long enough to even be talking about this conversation. Like, I'm sorry, Shoddy has been here 4 months. He's not been here long enough to even consider him in this conversation. This is Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones. This is. I'm sorry. This is BS. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I bet you Shoddy doesn't even give an official. If Shoddy's smart, he doesn't even talk about this. You don't speak on this at all. And Shoddy's not going to speak on this. You want to know why? Because he doesn't want. If you're Shoddy, there's no way. Listen to me, Shoddy. You can't be a player and go out here and say I'm supporting this or I'm supporting. You can't do that. That's not your job. Your job is to support the players that are on the field, right? So the advice. Listen to me. The advice. I know for a fact. If Micah Parsons had gotten advice from one of us 5 on this before this started, we would not have advised him to do it this way. Bro, you cannot be telling people that you're doing contract negotiations. In the back of your mind, you know you already have a contract, basically a contract signed, and you're abiding by that contract. And then TJ Watt comes out, he gets paid, and guess what happens now? Now you don't want to abide by that unofficial contract. Why? Because in the public eye, you know that you should get paid. I'm gonna tell you this. Dak's agent can't even let him, not Dak, Micah's agent can't even let him sign that contract. Why? Because how can you let your agent, who is doing all these things that look like he's working with the team, and he gets less money than a guy that he's younger than? So they're basically all in a weird situation right now. And then the last thing I'm gonna say this right here. Boss, remember when Dak was getting paid? You used to always say this. No, we're not arguing over $30 million. We're arguing over $4 or $5 million. Why? Because they already know they got to give Dak $30 million. They don't want to give him 34. So we're really, think about this. What's the number? There's no way Micah Parsons signs a back alley deal that's worth $30 million.
Ball off the screen, bro.
No. I'm gonna address that. That's why I put it up there. I got
like Micah had to. The deal that Micah agreed with the Cowboys had to have been between $34 and $35 million. Then think about this. That's what we said and came up to agree that what you're worth, $35 million. Then TJ Watt gets signed. Now you're going to tell me you're worth $7 million more just because they want to pay that guy? And guess what? That's what Jerry's saying right now. And Jerry's point is probably to a degree valid, because just last week we said that you were worth 35. Now, because this team wants to give him $7 million, we're required to overpay too. So it's like they all, and that's why it's crazy, because this is one of the first times that everybody kind of has a little validity in what they're saying. Because if Micah agreed to a deal, and he said it in his statement, he literally said it in his statement, that they had something in place. But what superseded that? What happened? Somebody else got paid.
They say CFT trying to get up in here. Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
Send Roman link, dog.
Hey, and then I want to address this. Hold on. Yeah, I just added out. My boy D White, the CEO, and everybody. I do know that there's multiple opinions on this. It's some people, they want to really go after the players. It's some people that really want to get behind ownership. All right. We go try to make an attempt for everybody to kind of cool down their temperatures on this type of stuff. And we go try to talk this through today. That's why we have a DC universe, because I don't agree with West Coast to what he said. And that's what we do here. So That's how come all this, and that's just gonna be a cool warning. That matches what he does, because that's what Dez said he did as well. You know, is that he gonna try to get you alone, and he gonna try to massage you as the principal into what he wants. So it wasn't like to where, according to Micah, it wasn't to where he went up to him to talk contract. He went to talk leadership, and it got twisted into contract.
Right.
He went over there for sugar. Jerry had it out.
But my question to you guys
to the Diddy party, man. You should have said what you.
But my question
you
is,
said don't go to the Diddy party, man.
but my question is this though, right? There are people right now that said that they never went to Diddy parties, and guess what? If they never went to Diddy parties, that means they technically don't know what happened. They only have hearsay of what happened. But I never went to a Diddy party. Why? Because of everything that they've heard. My thing is, Micah, everything that you've heard and dealt with the Dallas Cowboys that you've seen, you are going to tell me that you were that naive, that you went into that conversation like that. Come on, bro. This is 2025.
Well, nah, that's possible, bro. Like, I'm not going to assume that didn't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that doesn't necessarily mean that everything is going to be twisted into negotiations. You don't know that. Like, we don't know what happened in that room. None of us was there. But
Well, we know it did. We know it got twisted because he said it did.
Yeah,
he said it did get twisted.
But even if it got twisted, I don't like how Jerry and them trying to spin it like you got to honor that gentleman's agreement when he really doesn't. What he got to do is go to his reputation like any one of us would do. Like, if we go talk about multi-million-dollar contract, the last person go look over it is the professional.
Right.
And if your professional got objections, any smart person go say, I need to take that serious.
But hey, but boss, can I ask you a question though? But boss, go ahead.
That's why I think Mulligetta, I don't think he's losing this agreement or negotiation. Mulligetta's been getting over on the Cowboys. He know they got to eventually come through. He love doing deals with the Cowboys, so they're gonna wait to the end to the highest price so that you can do whatever you want. They can try all that small talk at the camp. So Mulligetta,
hey Lou, can you tell me who else he actually represented for the Dallas Cowboys? Because I know there actually been some people in the past, right?
Was it? Did Dak not have one or no?
No, Dak not Francis.
Not Prince.
Okay. Well, I know
somebody. Did I hear somebody mention Diddy parties?
No, I'm just saying. I was just saying Diddy parties because, there are people like 50 Cent. 50 Cent said he's never gone to a Diddy party before. The reason why he's never gone is because he heard of the rumors and everything that is involved in it. I'm like, Micah Parsons, there's no reason that you should ever not. When you're talking about contract negotiations with Jerry Jones, you should know that every conversation and every single thing that you're going to be doing is going to have a microcosm into that number. There's and that's what I'm just saying. Maybe he was just naive, but I just figured Micah, I just thought Micah was smarter than that. That's just all I'm saying. Because Dez caught it, you know what I'm saying? But I just thought that Micah would be more smart. And then the thing that also kind of tripped me out is this. That contract had to be in place before the mandatory OTAs came because Micah Parsons came out and said with his own mouth that he was going to be there. And that's when I was like, that lets me know that there's a contract in place because you were giving all your leverage away early.
Yep. Micah's
or
claim,
it was the pressure that they put on him that he wouldn't have needed.
No, but listen,
hold on, Wes, because I want to get Tuck in here because Tuck wanted to bring up this to share the screen because you was going to bring up something with that.
So this is where I'm confused, Cowboys Nation. Like I said, it may have been multiple people, but this is all that I tweeted yesterday. I'm prepared to burn this app down. So somebody please tell me where I tag Micah and Diggs.
No,
Micah and Diggs don't follow me. Was there a Cowboys Nation hashtag? Wait, so how did I cause this or promote these two grown ass men who I talk to on random occasions to fight out versus the front office?
Hold on,
Hey, Tuck, you know that they said we're bad luck. You know they say we bad luck when we go to Cowboy games, right? Someone actually tweeted and said that Tyson and Tuck, now that's my real name. They said West Coast and Tuck are bad luck. Every time they go to a playoff game, we lose. That's what they said. That's what they said about me and Tuck.
Pull that back up, boss.
Yeah.
Fans gonna say what they want to say.
So I posted that, right? Okay, that's the tweet. That's the tweet that I posted, right? This shit was Micah.
Yeah, that's on his own.
That is on Micah's own.
Right.
That is on my. So how did I prompt this?
Yeah, people.
There was thousands of tweets about this, but see, here's the problem with some people. fuck it. Let's have this conversation because I'm in the mood today. You feel like because you're doing numbers on YouTube, you have influence. You don't have influence. You don't move shit when it comes to Cowboys Nation. I press one button and set shit on fire, bro. That's the difference between me and you band flute geeks, bro. You're not me.
His name.
Same thing, Special K.
No, it's not just
we
one
got the
individual. It's the people who are coming up under him, like oh boy, the CEO in the chat. I'm including your bitch ass too. You are not me, bro.
Damn.
You're not me. I press a button at 10:51 p.m. Micah Parsons responds to me.
Yeah, it's
because they knew if they wanted to get this out, what media platform to use.
Yeah, it's like.
And now,
my name is Tyson Jameson, and I support this message wholeheartedly.
My name is Micah Parsons, and I support this message.
3.4 million.
That's what happened.
Bro.
Yeah, Nick.
I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I support this. I definitely support this.
This is just me pressing a button. They strategically knew. All right, I didn't tag nobody. So what do you mean?
Listen,
I
man,
started
I
all
already
this.
warned this dude. If he in mine, shoot him, bro. I already warned him, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah, I already warned him, bro. Like, I already talked to
him
you
about
about
it,
bro.
man.
Shoot this
Keep
hoe.
playing with me.
Like, no, bro. Like, it's a
Strong Cowboys fan. We taking your voice away. Trash.
Hey, but listen.
Hold on. Let me be fair to him too. Hold on. Let me be fair to him too. Cause Tuck, you did cuss him out. You did.
I didn't cuss him out.
You did call him bitch ass. You did.
I mean,
you did.
It was an accurate description.
He saw red. He blacked out.
Yeah, he blacked out on that boy.
It's been a long day. But shit, I mean it.
I'm trying to get everybody to
and what, bro? If I said it, then I meant it. And what, bro?
And I know you do, bro. But I'm trying to, because this is so sensitive.
Look at you, whole ass, bro. I'm
wait. Hold on. This is my child to cuss everybody out.
You see, cornballs that don't do shit, that don't bring nothing to the community. They come and try to take everything from us and act like they are. They're not us, bro. Shut the fuck up and watch the show, bro. And if you have a problem with it, I'm there in Dallas every fucking game, bro. But stop all the baby mama pregnant shit, bro. Stop all that shit, bro.
Love it.
Stop all of it right now, dog.
Don't shoot him. If we gonna be spiked, no, I ain't talking about you.
It's in my
comment. About my shooters. Don't shoot. Let him stay.
I'm not in the mood today where my fan base who gives their all to this team is bleeding out and hurting right now, and we got some cornballs talking about he pregnant by Mike.
Let me say something.
Can
I say something real quick?
Go.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was streaming for a good little hour, 40 minutes.
Hey, by the way, you killed that stream, tough boy. I shared that everywhere, boy. You were going crazy in there. I love it.
I had to get my shit off.
And y'all better go listen to that one, boy. Rome let it, man. He let it go today.
The clock a little bit, so you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm in the middle of the stream. I'm like, hold on, Boss Live? They're like, yeah, Boss Live. I say, look, man, y'all gonna have to meet me over there because I need some parts of that. So
yeah,
hold on. I apologize. My little nieces are watching. They said, "Unc, stop cussing." So I got my bad.
Oh damn!
Let's say to the fans though. You see, listen to the. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, Wes. Go ahead, Wes.
No.
I was just gonna say, man, like some of it. Listen, you fans. Listen, fans. If you feel this way, I'm gonna tell you why you feel this way. Is because you hooked your wagon to the wrong caboose.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like you need, like, this is the Matrix. I'm sorry, bro. Like, we already had our red or blue pill. I had my red or blue pill in 2015, where I had to be like, damn, I'm either gonna look at it this way or I'm gonna look at this way. Boss had his pill in 2016, a year later. Why? Because I gave him the pill. You either gonna write or you gonna stop inboxing me. One of the two. So this is the thing. To some fans, this is your first engagement with the Matrix, and you're realizing this shit ain't real, bruh. Like, your team that you love, that I love. I love the Dallas Cowboys, but I know for a fact that they don't try to put a team together to win the Super Bowl every year. I know that. Now, do I tell my kids that? No, I don't tell my kids that because they not really understand that.
Right.
But I know that. Everybody on this panel knows that.
Fact.
And some of you guys need to just understand that this is just your first encounter with the Matrix. You thought this was all real. It's okay. We here for you.
I just shout out to West, man. So y'all ain't ready for that. Nah,
I told you I'm a new guy. I'm a new guy in 2025.
All I was saying earlier, this is the same shit I said on my stream. My fault. I ain't gonna come here and cursing like I was doing on my other joint. That was wilding. But
I didn't even know y'all talk like this. This is
Man, I
crazy.
loved it, boy. You were killing, man.
Wes, we got to link in person.
How many words I get?
Watch see me in person. Wes, we got to link in person.
How many words? None.
How many cuss words?
I don't even know. I was wilding earlier. It wasn't even.
He probably streamed together like a Tekken combo or something.
Yeah, I was.
I'll do it this way.
And then, Ron, once you go, I got to show something.
Real
then
quick, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I just want to know this, man, because a lot of people be thinking it's sneak this, and ain't nobody sneak this. And like I said earlier on my stream, if I want to smoke with somebody, I'll hit them directly because I ain't got time for no childish shit. But I've been hearing all day this whole y'all can't tell billionaires what to do. But there's a lot of thousandaires and hundredaires telling a millionaire what to do.
Oh,
He a grown ass man that makes millions. I know he in his 20s. Get the fuck over it.
Right.
All right. So if you can tell him what to do, he damn sure can tell a billionaire what to do. Or we can revert back to logic and realize you shouldn't be telling nobody what to do. This is a respect in a merit-based situation. Micah has earned his respect.
Right.
Show him the respect that he's earned and pay him for what he's earned. Stop playing this game. I heard a whole bunch of, immaturity things and stuff like that. Jerry Jones is 82, 83 years old, and he not answering the phone. That don't get much more childish.
Yeah.
You screening phone calls?
Yeah.
You a grown adult man.
Yeah.
But you afraid you afraid of David Mulligetta? You scared to talk to him?
Yeah.
Because you sounding scary. He sounds scary, like, yo, I don't even want to talk to him. Why?
Coward.
I'm Jerry Jones. If you like that, Jerry, answer the phone, tell him how you feel. But y'all ducking phone calls like a schoolgirl. I got a 14-year-old daughter. Y'all ducking phone calls like a child.
Right.
Answer the phone.
His hand must be cramping.
Grown ass man.
Answer the phone like a man and be like, yo, man, I don't want to pay Micah. Then trade him. Grow some balls and trade him.
Wrong. Can I
got them nuts?
Talk to him.
But
please jump in right there,
y'all don't give. But listen, can I ask y'all a question? Y'all don't think?
West. We ain't heard from my boy.
Go ahead.
Amp yet.
My fault, man. I came here spicy. My fault.
Look, I had a conversation with Coach Marv about an hour ago, and Coach Marv referenced the movie Lean on Me, where old boy was on the roof. Because I said the same thing too, Tuck. Same thing too, Ron. My thing is, you smoke crack, don't you?
Oh, no,
go ahead and expedite this shit, man, and go ahead and jump. My thing is, if you're gonna do this and you big and bad enough,
then do it.
Treat this like you treated running back Walker.
Then do it.
Do it. Get the proper compensation for it, and let's move the hell on.
Right.
Quit playing around with.
Y'all ain't seen that movie. That's a classic.
Go ahead and jump.
Jump then. Yeah, I mean.
So let me interject this in here real quick, and then we go pass it around. The why, okay? The why from the horse's mouth, okay? So this came from Mike, okay? This is what I want to focus on. He said, unfortunately, I no longer want to be here. I no longer want to be held to closed door negotiations without my agent present.
That means he agreed to it.
Whoa.
No, that don't mean he agreed to it. Oh, that
bro.
Boss.
It wasn't. He didn't have to stick to it, but it did. Go ahead.
That don't mean he agreed to it though, Wes.
No, but he's 26 though. Like Jerry, I ain't trying to sound weird, but bro, you've been negotiating for how many years? You trying to
and that's what I'm saying, Rome. That's what I'm saying too. And that's what I'm saying too, Rome.
Advantage of him. He's 26.
Somebody you praying on him?
Corner him.
He really praying on him, bro. It's the reason why they tell them to not go to Oxnard, bro. It's a whole reason why CeeDee Lamb and Zeke was not in Oxnard, because what they do is they try to pull you in a corner. That's what he's saying.
That's what he did to Romo.
Right.
They try to talk the draws off you is what they do.
I told you, Michael went for sugar. He went for sugar. The draws was off. He went over there.
No, you can't go yet. I want to finish his why, and then I'm gonna pass it around.
Wow.
I'm gonna be very organized today. Because it's a bunch of dope people in here. I got to make sure everybody get in here. He said, I no longer want shots taken at me for getting injured. Now, these are the whys. He said he don't want to be a Cowboy. So we got to focus on it. Trying to put me in a corner with the agent, taking shots at me for getting injured while laying on the line for the organization, our fans, and my teammates. I no longer want narratives created and spread to the media by me. I had purposely stayed quiet in hopes of getting something done. So
listen to the maturity.
No, it's 3 reasons he talked about.
Listen to the maturity. That's maturity right there. I tried to be quiet.
I tried. But you're pulling me in the corner. You sneak dissing me. That's what. So this ain't even just about money. This is what people got to realize.
It's respect,
about respect.
That's
so
the same
people
thing
talking
Coach
about
said.
contracts and shit like. Man, let's go around and let's
Hey,
try
boss,
to be.
boss,
Let's try
real
to
quick.
be. Yeah.
You know what I used to say? I used to have a phrase for this. When all that stuff he just laid out, when you try to be patient in the conversation, it's like how Tuck was earlier. Like you try to be nice, you try to be cool, and people just keep poking at you.
Yeah.
And then the phrase you say is,
It's over it.
I must be pussy. Like it just comes.
That's real though. I
Right.
be.
I don't know what's happening. Like, it just happens. Because you try to be nice, you try to be civilized, and people keep poking you, and then they be like, let me just show you how I give it up.
Right. And then they play victim.
And they be like, oh no, I didn't know you was like that.
Yeah. Come on, bro. I'm just playing. Mhm.
That's what Micah was saying.
Right.
But I listen, Micah. The only thing I think, I know why Micah was there, because he wanted to be there for Shotty. He agreed to it beforehand. But to the point, most of the people that try to play ball with the Dallas Cowboys, they are the one they get done the worst. Dak Prescott was the good soldier. He went out there, played up to the point of his contract, played under the franchise tag, broke his leg, tried to put his leg back in place on the field.
Damn.
Still didn't say nothing crazy.
I was in tears when that happened, Henny. I was in tears.
Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper. Think about Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper took less money.
He was live.
Still, up to that point, they say anything bad about the Joneses.
Nothing.
Franchise tagged them again before they got the contract done.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure did.
Zeke was in Cabo with his feet in the sand, jumped the line and got paid. CeeDee Lamb did not bring his ass to camp and got paid. So I understand why Micah did it, because he's a good dude. He got morals. He's a stand-up guy. He tried to be a leader in the team. But this was probably one time he should have been selfish. If there were any advice I would have gave Michael Parsons as a homie, you shouldn't have been out there fuck with the folks.
You want me to tell you why though, Henny?
I know why
he there though. I'm gonna tell you
He
why
was in a lose-lose though, bro.
Pause.
He was.
Doing it that way, he was. Speak on it, boss. Doing it that way, he 100% was. And that's why I was saying the naive. That's why I brought up
He was
naive.
in a lose-lose.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
It was
they changed the
definitely damn if
rules,
you do, damn if you don't.
It was
Because
definitely
the year before, we fell for the bullshit that he wasn't a leader for not being in OTAs. And
Right.
it was content creators and fans that was putting pressure on him to come to events that he didn't have to come to, and the
that's
CBA covered his ass on it. So,
Facts.
so he trying to protect, because this is the worst
His
part of what
image.
Jerry Stephen does.
But they planted the seed.
Hold on real quick. They pausing the waters that you're supposed to eat from.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
See, that's what's messed up that people don't really get, is that when they make you sound greedy and they make you sound like a leader, how do you get endorsements? How do people support you when you've pausing the waters of the fans against him? So now he's showing up like, if I don't show up, I know what y'all play go be. Y'all gonna say I'm
Mhm.
selfish.
Yep.
So he shows up to what? For them to try to pull him in the corner. It's like Jerry and them, the freaky deaky guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but this the
He the
thing.
guy in jail that's gonna give you the cigarettes, and then he gonna give you the commissary just so
want
he
the
can
same
say you
one.
owe me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that
booty.
Twinkie you ate earlier. I want that same Twinkie.
But see,
I'll get it where it come
Yeah,
out at.
and
look how the narrative was
Clean
different
field.
this year. It was like Micah Parsons will report to camp. He will be there in Oxnard. So it was
Like
a
they knew
different.
it.
He never said he, and that's why I was like, bro, is he going to participate? I don't think he is, right? But the narrative was changing, like Henny and Boss was saying, because these zombie seeds was planted last year.
That's right.
We was fighting these battles last year. This time, Micah was lazy. He wasn't a leader because he missed voluntary OTAs.
Yep.
And so Micah says, okay, this year while I'm fighting for my contract, let me take all that away from him. Let me take
told you,
all
bro.
that away from him so they couldn't say, well, technically, because remember, he came out early and said that he was going to be at camp, right, for Shawnee. So if he was not there, well, Micah said that he was going to be a leader this year and he was going to be at camp, and he is not here. So he took that away from them. But ultimately, he's doing a hold in, and it got ugly when he had to sit back and say, damn, y'all paid Ferg. Wait, y'all over there talking to Tyler Smith's agent? Wait, damn, y'all were shaking hands with Deron Bland's agent?
Right.
And you ain't gave my agent a call?
Can I make a point?
Yes,
That's
and
right.
all. Go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, they said, this is like some of the stuff I heard when I was in my chat earlier. They were saying that why Micah got to do this, like take it public, why he can't keep it private.
Oh,
And I said, I know. I said, so the owner,
Talk about the damn Dallas Cowboys.
the 83-year-old owner took a jab at him at the press conference. And that's cool. Because y'all give him a pass because he's the owner of the team. He apparently has no, he's infallible. But when I come back and speak on mine and drop my thing, I'm immature. But my thing is this: the owner's taking pot shots at me, and I'm not allowed to speak back. Why? Because
You're not.
I almost said something I shouldn't have said. But
Hey, Rome, Rome, you know the best example of that is? You know the best example of that is? The best example of that is Zeke who? Zeke who?
Yeah.
After a preseason game? Zeke who? And listen to me. Unfortunately, this is why I say that Micah's agent didn't do his job. He didn't do his due diligence, bro. Like, I don't think Micah's agent really knew who he was dealing with, because Jerry Jones, literally, Zeke did not say anything negative about the organization while he was holding out. He didn't say anything. They took shots at him. After they took shots at him, Zeke still didn't say anything. And when they signed his contract, you know what Jerry gave him? A shirt that said Zeke who.
yeah, because he think it's funny. He think it's a joke.
But
That's what he did. So go ahead.
You're missing
you, Chuck.
the point on this. You're missing the point on this, Wes. What is happening right now? We are going through a transition with Brian Schottenheimer as our coach. What we are hearing is brotherhood, fight for each other. When Micah and Diggs stood arm by arm the other day, they wasn't even really talking about them like that Terrence Steele was getting.
right.
Said on that statement that they wanted to get paid last year. Listen, Mike, the biggest thing that Zeke did last, no amount of money, that there is no amount of money that is stopping the Dallas Cowboys from signing Micah Parsons. It has nothing to do with money, because you guys got to remember.
No, he said last year.
They had to pay Dak and CD last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, but
No,
like
but
they
it was
weren't
also-
giving them
it was-
brand new
No,
contracts.
the point is actually mute because Micah allowed them to go before him. So it's one of those things to where go ahead and take care of my guys. I'm gonna sit back on my 5th year, and so he sat back so he can negotiate now because he let his guys step first. So
But that's not what he said in his statement, though. In his statement, he said that he sent his agent to go talk to the Joneses last year, and the Joneses told them.
He said in his statement last year that he decided. I got his statement right here. He said in his statement that he decided to let them go first. It's in his statement right now in writing.
Exact. So that's, and guess what? By doing that, Micah Parsons, you put yourself, because listen, the exact same thing that Henning, we was talking about that earlier. When it comes to contracts, unfortunately, guys, there is no team unifying behind a contract. There is none. Because they will literally cut Wanye. They will literally cut a player to make.
No, that wasn't the point that Tuck was making. Tuck was talking about the unification that they doing to get behind them, the unity that they showing, the brotherhood that they showing that actually started from Micah Parsons and Diggs. That's what's really going on. It's not even really Brian Schottenheimer. It's
about killing. They trying to kill this enablement that's
right.
That's
all speaking out against.
That's what we're trying to shoot down.
We're trying to break, y'all.
So then Micah Parsons, then the initial thing that CeeDee Lamb is on an extension. CeeDee Lamb's money starting this. I just want to think this year. His money is not, CeeDee Lamb's money is not affecting here, but the money did not affect you. CeeDee Lamb is a $20 million receiver this year. He was on his 3-year. What the Cowboys was really trying to do with Micah Parsons, they was trying to get that boy. That's what they was really trying to do. They was really trying to like, just keep on Mike. It's okay. Well, you allow the contract to expire. First thing the Dallas Cowboys did with Dak Prescott, they let it expire last year because he said he wanted to get paid.
We can't do none of them shoulda, bro. I want to deal with now.
I know, but he still brought it up though. That's why I was just speaking on it. I mean, like that's all this could have been avoided had they would have done this last year. Because now follow through with this. Because if he was really prepared to follow through with this, when you was at OTAs and that contract should not have signed, you should have never made it to training camp. Micah's not even practicing right now. Micah's not even practicing.
I'm gonna tell y'all
like
something.
If he was holding out, at least he'd be practicing in Cabo somewhere. But he's not even practicing.
You want to hear something that's sick though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Check this out. This is the crazy thing about our crazy owner and the way he give it up. All this stuff is because he got a TV show coming out in a couple of weeks, and he need us at the top of the cycle. This a play. This a play.
You better stop it. You better stop it.
Hold on, he ready for that Netflix show to drop. He need us on the top, at the top. It's a play. He gonna pay Micah. He gonna apologize to him. He gonna throw him something on the back end and all that. But I just need my show. I need us to be at the top.
But can money heal these wounds though?
Hell no,
Yes.
they can't.
I think that's the point of this movement though. That's and this is the point like that they get mad at when people are like, oh, he gonna get paid though. But these wounds, like the disrespect,
He's not gonna never look at them the same.
like you
don't look at them the same.
the disrespect on the name, the lengths you were willing to go to go here, like the lengths
You
you
will
willing to
never
go.
look at them the same, Lou. Ever.
That's
Listen, y'all. I wanna ask a question real quick. So I've been hearing in the streets, okay, and I want to always be respectful of different opinions, even if I don't like you, okay. But I want to be respectful of different opinions. I've been hearing that that Micah and Diggs should basically never should have spoke out against ownership. That's what I've been hearing in the streets.
Now expound on that though, real quick.
So basically, when they did a joint press conference, it's people saying that they are being manipulated to go against ownership. Okay, so instead is that the people that said that never said the fact that Micah and Diggs was responding to press conference.
Disrespectful. They going through lengths right now because Diggs, like they trying to make him an example, and then Micah is using his influence to side with them, and it's changing the narrative just a bit. So I think all of this is just a big ploy, a big angry ploy. This is why this is bigger than what that statement is, because even when they do get paid, is the relationship still gonna be men? Or are they still gonna be angry that he teaming with Diggs? You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, he gonna do like CD said. When CD came out and said in his press conference, when he was like, "Man, I don't even get it." Like even with Dak too. Like when the people like, "Yo, Dak don't speak up." When Dak says, "Yo, I don't really get into Jerry stuff." When you get to the point as a Cowboys player where you really start to just look at Jerry like a necessary evil, that's when a relationship is killed. Yeah. Like CD's like, "Yo, man, I don't even get into that." Like you can see the way CD talking about it. He's like, "Yo, just pay that man." Like they look at Jerry like, "Yo, he's the owner. We can't deal with it. I'm here for my brothers." Like when you hear Micah talk, I'm here for my brothers. And hopefully they saying they're here for their coach. It's like it's sad that we gotta like get all the way to above Shotty and just cut it off and act like that part don't exist. And it's hard to do that and have success, like actual like on the field success. But everyone is trying to do this thing where they compartmentalize and act like Jerry don't exist. But he do, and the energy that he sucks out of the players to promote Netflix shows and everything. Oh, my dog Angry. What's good,
What's
Angry?
up, man?
But you feel me? Like,
I heard somebody say angry.
I'm just saying, like, I agree with what you're saying, Lou. It's just, the relationship will never be the same. Do y'all agree? Like, I really feel like
it's gonna be fake smiles.
Yeah,
he's gonna take his bag though.
It's gonna be like when you at work.
Corporate love. Yep, corporate love.
And so it's a Rome to kind of go off what you're saying. This is what scares me about this, because Micah is now going to uncharted waters that we've never seen with the Cowboys before. So even if he does get re-signed, which I'm hoping and praying
He'll
he
take
does,
his bag, Tuck. You know he's
going to have that mark of the beast on him, where it's like, okay, you got us this here with this shit. But when we get our opportunity in 2029, get that out, we're going to find something to get out this contract, because the one thing that the Joneses hate losing more than anything is these negotiations. And so going back to what you were saying, boss, if anybody who is anybody, if you truly care about the Cowboys, like some people front and pretend they do, we all know the Diggs and Micah thing was a retaliation and a response for what happening to the opening press conference. So to those people, did you even watch it? We all knew, because they strategically said Terrence Steele. Micah Parsons said, and people like Terrence Steele, who Jerry Jones just slandered a day prior.
Hey, y'all.
So they responding. It wasn't that we've been pushing them to fire off against the front office. No. They are protecting their brother. Everything that they've been doing this offseason has been about brotherhood. Hey, now let's just rewind, right? Great disrespect when it comes to my teammate.
Go deep. Watch one of your
He's
around, but you could tell you seen it. You could tell he's kind of like they scarred him forever. Like, yo, it's cool. I'll come back and talk to the players. I don't really like y'all like that.
Right.
I like these young players.
Yeah, Demarcus Ware also wanted. Demarcus Ware also wanted a scheme. There was a lot that was going on to why Demarcus Ware left, because Demarcus Ware also wanted the Cowboys to change that defensive scheme too, and that's another reason why he left to go to. Because remember, when he left to go to Denver, he basically changed his whole position, because he went from a hand in the ground defensive end, playing like almost like a 3-4 tech, to damn near being like Von Miller, where he's like standing up. And
you support your players.
And I'm gonna tell you, and you know what it also did? You know what it also did to DeMarcus Ware? It allowed him to play longer too. Why? Because he wasn't taking on these big ass dudes as much. You know what I'm saying? So he actually did something that he did something that got him paid, and it allowed, because he wouldn't have played doing what he was doing in Dallas, he would not have played as long. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I promise you this, DeMarcus Ware, D-Law, I promise you this, D-Law is gonna be a healthier player in Seattle. Watch. He's gonna be a healthier player.
So
he's gonna be a healthier player. And he's gonna play longer.
We going around with that question, Angry. Should the players actually this time speak against ownership openly in response?
Talk to him, Angry.
I mean, I know a lot of Cowboys fans, whenever Dak Prescott was coming up for his contract, everybody was saying, speak up, Dak, speak up, Dak. So now that Dak Prescott and your people have gotten paid, why not go to bat? It's as simple as going on X or Instagram and changing your profile picture to Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs. It's as easy as just going online and putting a picture up, kind of like DeMarvion Overshown did. Let these people know that you stand behind your brother. This is a brotherhood. And whenever the brotherhood breaks, whenever it breaks up, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, we've been fighting for this for years though. Like, we've been wanting some type of brotherhood.
Yeah, we ain't this is the first time.
Yeah, yeah.
The people that been always going at players is Jerry now. So that's what
I'm trying to bond. Like they right.
They don't like it.
Yeah, divide and conquer. Now they gotta fight a war on multiple fronts.
You can feel it, right, boss?
So like, Tuck. Oh no, hold on. Elm did Tuck. Elm.
Shout out, Elm, man.
Should the players
not make it to the top of the damn building?
And you know what's crazy? The players.
Tuck, same question.
Okay. When shit really gets deep, you know what I'm saying? That's what goes goes a long way. And so this connection here in my Crocs, I really want to be here, brother. Thank you for having my back. There is nothing, because these are my brothers and sisters in this community. And
I'm down to crash out. I mean,
it goes a long way, but it also goes off the field as well. It goes outside of content as well. You can't break that bond. So yeah, they should speak out. Here's how the players stop speaking out. If the organization, the front office, stops sneak dissing, more than likely these sneak disses will stop.
Oh, it would, because they responding.
Bro, they like to sneak disses though.
He need the back, boss. He need the back.
Oh yeah, when Stephen Jones said no comment, he in the lab right now getting his bars ready to respond back. You know,
I got something, y'all.
Let me
I'm
talk
prediction.
quick and answer because I
When
ain't
that Netflix joint drop?
Shit.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. I don't even care.
Right now.
We'll
Hey.
cancel it.
Let me answer that question because
Micah get paid.
I'm a straddle the fence on this a little bit. I'm a straddle the fence. I think yes and no. I think at some point you can't allow Jerry to pause in the fans, so you have to set the record straight. So when they start putting out stuff about Diggs and trying to set the narrative, and because what they doing is they controlling the narrative and they trying to say we want him to be a leader and we want him here at our facilities because that expresses leadership. So they the ones putting out the narrative. Well, then you should then retaliate and say, well, also their facilities have gotten a C by us, the players. Their facilities is graded 31 out of 32 by the league. And 60% of us said that they need more staff. So I don't see why it was smart for me to then put myself in a place of a C. So let me ask you a question, because y'all smart. For all the people that's up here saying stuff like you need to go to work because your boss says so. Well, if you needed to go to the doctor and you figured that your doctor made D's and barely graduated college, would you put your body with that doctor?
Right.
I'm definitely getting a second opinion.
Don't ignore the fact that the CBA contract overrides individual contracts. So the fact that the CBA said, no, sir, you don't have to go. You can do what's best for your body. He doesn't have to follow them saying come into work.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, speak up. Now, where I'm straddling the fence is I would say, but only for a moment. Because then if you keep speaking out, you can then tempt the craziness of Jerry and Steven. You know what I mean? And it's like at some point, I need to sit back and let you sound crazy. So
I think there needs to be a change in that whole process, because I believe the players should have the option to do what they feel they need to do. Is I said it a couple of weeks ago. It's no different than a pregnant woman. Her body, her choice. Well, damn it, with the players, it should be their body, their choice. And I feel like if they decide that they want to do it on their own, then to assist the teams on the team's end, so you don't have individuals who are just doing what they want to and freestyling, saying, oh yeah, I'm training over here, I'm rehabbing over here, then damn it, you got to bring in a doctor's note. Is that
hey, Rome, to your point, I looked it up. Netflix specials on the 19th. It correlates with when the Dallas Cowboys will have their first practice back in Dallas.
Watch him get his bag.
Right.
So hey,
it's gonna be goofy as shit. It's gonna be like right after they roll out, we have a good successful Netflix week. It's gonna be like, you know what? I do love Micah Parker.
Opening ceremony and everything gonna be in Dallas.
Was Micah at practice today? Was he at practice today?
He wasn't practice today.
I don't think I'm gonna practice today.
No practice today.
Okay, so then guess what? So then you know what this means? You know what this means? Everything that we saying is gonna be put to test tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning.
I can't wait.
Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Micah trots his ass out there on the football field, hey, bro, do what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can force him to the water, but you can't make him drink. If Micah goes trotting his ass out there on that football field to watch practice tomorrow, bro, how are you gonna do that?
They got that new rule where I think they find it's a wild fine.
Yeah, it's like 50,000.
Yeah, everybody.
Right. But guess what? But I'm gonna tell you, when they get fined stuff like that, the agency is gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna come out of Micah's bag.
They took
the agency. But I'm gonna tell you some insider information that I know.
Pay back on that. They can't do that anymore.
Say what?
You can't get that money back anymore.
It's the new rules, I think.
Yeah, it is.
For this year. You used to
Hold on, but I thought if you
said it was true.
I thought if
That's
you
why
was
he got
only a rookie deal, you were
that's why he
good.
got back tightness.
You right.
Not the Zach Martin treatment. This is the rookie treatment.
That's right. You
So
right.
it can
You
get
right.
rescinded.
You right. My fault.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was wrong on that. Thank you, man.
It's like,
Thank you.
but-
You right.
Yeah, okay. But yeah.
Hey,
But
I
I mean,
want to
at
say
the end-
something real quick before you go, Wes. I got you real quick. Let me be quick. I want to address this on Jamal Burton. He said it was in Diggs' contract to rehab at the facility for a certain percentage of rehab. I really want to explain that because it's a lot of content creators putting out very bad information on that. So he had to attend 84% in order to not get fined $500,000, right? So if you say 84% by itself, that sounds small. But when you say 84% of 200 days, that's actually a lot. You see what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy too, boss?
Hold
This
on,
is the craziest thing about Diggs. This is the thing that everybody keep overlooking. Diggs came out and either he just straight lying or it's true. Diggs said, "Yo, I told them I was gonna be in Miami."
Exactly. They was in constant communication. That's what I heard.
And when it come down to
that's why he
lying,
had, yo, y'all could have told me I was gonna lose bread.
yeah.
Y'all said it was cool.
And see, people running with Steven saying we informed them. It's like you better listen. See, Steven in that same interview lied 4 times. And I showed the lies.
Lied 4 times.
So I'm not gonna believe Steven. A lot of people just, oh, that means Diggs lied.
Like Steven don't be lying.
Like he lied 4 times, and I
If you
showed
lie
him.
once,
Nah,
you
he
gon-
lied. But he tell the truth on that. Okay, show how smart you
If
are.
you lie once, you gonna
But-
lie about a lie. Like,
But I want to go back to Jamal because see, it's people putting out bad information, right? So they saying stuff like you supposed to go. Saying to you is the CBA voids that. And the only thing they can do is put a financial fine on you for not doing what they wanted to do in that contract. But the full rights of what he could do was stated in the CBA. Because if they
CBA allows you to hold out.
yeah, so and they not explaining that to y'all. They just making it seem no, he made a decision. He asked trainers. I thought they said is that he got his setback with the Dallas Cowboys trainer.
I feel bad for Rebel, man, because I think that boy got
lie
talent.
number two.
And let me ask you all this, right? Diggs decided to go to Miami to train. The Dallas Cowboys took the $500,000. Diggs is now at camp in Frisco with the Cowboys training staff. Why are we taking shots?
Right. He's there.
Because
Exactly,
now
bro.
because instead of being a good kid and falling in line, he's falling. He just jumped on another subject. Like
gotta go.
he just
That's what it is.
he just jumped. You know what I mean? You got him where you got him, and now he's not. Now he just fell in line with another thing. So it's like that anima. It's kind of like with Amari Cooper, bro. Like Dallas Cowboy. Honestly, it's kind of like Coach. It's kind of like the stand and kneel.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Jerry Jones, all those players that kneeled eventually got out of Dallas.
Yeah.
Somehow, bruh. He got them all out of here. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, and that's why I say guys like Wanye and all these dudes who are supporting, I love the support. But
Nobody
bro, I'm
be
just
mad
saying, be a little careful, man. Just be a little careful, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
I understand. Don't lie.
Nick went to Miami, right? He took the $500,000. He looks to be ahead of schedule. Why are we constantly taking shots? Can we
Makes no
see
sense.
Diggs? If Diggs is not out there till week 10, okay, well then we can have this conversation or something like that.
They
But
said
why
it's a
are we
realistic
constantly
Because
complaint.
he's a
This is what they're
because
fighting.
he's an
got a
old
question
white
on
man with old things. man.
Question: Where did Diggs do his?
In the chat can't answer.
Where did Diggs do his rehab in his first injury
With the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
with the Dallas
I heard
Cowboys?
different.
So now that he goes,
I heard different. I don't know if that's true or not. Listen. I need somebody to clarify because I heard this the second time Diggs did the Florida thing. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Can somebody clarify that?
I don't know for sure why they
He didn't get fined last year.
Let me ask y'all a question. Seriously, this is for the Cowboys fans.
Well, I mean, I guess it's on his YouTube, right? So I mean, take a look at
Everybody.
it.
Yeah, I don't accurate on that because I heard 2 different things on that.
I know who we support, boss.
Mhm.
Tuck, Angry. I know who we support.
This is my dog
Who
right here.
do the fans?
It's my dog.
Y'all don't like Dak.
I play.
You don't like Diggs. Who do y'all like?
Thank
y'all
you.
Like none of our stars.
Man.
I'll tell you who
They like they like who the
No,
front
no,
office tell them got no soul, no spine. They just weak.
Who
That's what I'm
cares?
talking about, Lou. I've been playing.
Yo, loyal.
Fans, I mean that.
Boss, we don't like nobody, bro. Every
We
star
don't.
we don't like none of them.
We hate
He
Micah.
a third
We
grade
rock
damn
the blue,
rumor
but we
damn.
hate Micah.
Yeah, y'all love
Hey,
J-Dog.
Blue looking good, by the way.
Right
Oh,
now,
listen, they love you.
Are you
Right?
undrafted?
And already.
Right.
You knew.
Booty.
They love you. That's it.
New
We got sugar eye. That's what I call it. Sugar eye. Been at camp all the time. Anything.
Yeah,
that's new.
y'all love Boss Man Fat at one point too.
Boy,
His
they-
ass in the trash like Kobe.
More played on.
My boy Wee Woo asks, what if all the players held out for Micah? Honestly, I wouldn't want them to do that.
Yeah.
I want them to continue to get ready.
Why?
for the
Because they
season.
need it back too.
You know,
Yeah.
it's the bag, and I need the team to prep.
Yeah.
This shit is so foul
Work that culture,
for Shotty, bro.
They from UCLA.
I
They
like
love
the
him too,
idea.
bro. Out here.
I like the idea to try to really get them to speed it up, but I never want to get rid of a whole team's preparation for one player.
I wish the story would drop where they found out like Shotty behind the scenes cursing their ass out. I wish I would earn so much respect for him.
It's
Say it
tomorrow.
again.
It's
It's so whack,
tomorrow
bro.
pads day. Y'all know? Are they in pads tomorrow?
I
don't know.
believe so. Well,
Shotty got to be like, yo, what is
The
y'all
next
doing?
day they don't have to wear pads, and all they got to do is wear shirts. Damn it, they need to hit up the pro shop, buy all the damn 11 jerseys, and wear them bitches on the
That'd be
field.
fire though.
If I get a
Everybody show up with Micah jerseys, that'd be fire.
Everybody got a Michael jersey.
wrong.
Okay.
Hey, that 7 on 11. 7 on 11.
Michael.
7 on
All
11.
right, and listen, y'all, we finna.
Michael.
Hey,
Who that deep ball, Michael?
Some of them players can't wear Micah jerseys. They might get cut.
All right, real quick, we also getting ready to give our final words, man. I think we all hammered this. I think we did a great job on hammering this topic because obviously this was an emergency show. For
I
what's
appreciate
going
y'all
on.
letting me in this joint.
Oh no, man! Listen, let me tell y'all something. I appreciate the way you went off. If you ain't heard wrong, and wrong don't curse. Oh man,
I do a little bit.
I meant this. I can listen to Mad Wrong,
I
bro.
cursed in the group chat with Tucker.
With Wrong, man, that boy entertaining. He don't need no music. He don't need no sound effects. He gonna just sit there for a whole hour and just go off on everybody. Just I'm telling you, I was crying, bro. Listen, if you mad, he gonna make you feel better, bro.
Go watch the last 10 minutes of my show because
My dog was going
show. I'm sorry. So I'm on my show the last 10 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, Boss Live." So I started texting people mid-show. They like, "Oh, so you just not gonna talk?" like, I'm sorry. Yo, I saw y'all live, and I was like, "I'm trying to get into that." You watch my last 5 minutes. I'm waiting for Tuck to hit me back, and I know they like, "Did this dude just stop talking?" Like I'm sorry, bro. I saw my dudes live. I wanted to get in there.
Yeah, that's what the universe is about.
So you know what? They showed me love because a lot of them came over here.
That's right. Over 700 people in here live. It's dope. It's a lot of people. So, and we gave a lot of sauce. So, if you haven't subscribed to all these people, make sure you do. Make sure you plug your channel so everybody. First, man.
Angry Henny. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to come in and just say this, man. Jerry kind of know that Michael's gonna get paid. We kind of figured it. I'm hoping. But what I want to talk about real quick, and my little final word real quickly is how hard Schottenheimer has worked and built what he has so far.
Yeah.
The standard.
Yeah.
The culture change, if you want to say that. This standard of stability. Can I say that? He's been a rock so far. And it seems like when things just get too good, whatever direction it's coming from, some of you alluded to Micah and Diggs standing together, and some others that you hear standing together in brotherhood. And then the culture of stability has now been all erased with the usual culture of chaos.
Facts.
And every year, no matter the coach, no matter the player, no matter the coordinator, no matter the scheme, no matter, it all points back to these same two people. And once again, when Schottenheimer, who every press conference is talking nothing but football, now all tomorrow has to start answering the questions according to the culture of chaos
that they started.
Harry and Steven have changed in one moment. You can say when Micah did it. No. Steven and Jerry did this.
Facts.
Micah had to make a stand. He was not going to take the corporate cowboy Dak Prescott approach. Everybody ain't built like that.
Everybody ain't the coach.
All of y'all want to talk about he should have did. No, everybody ain't Dak. I'm sorry. This is Micah Parsons we talking about. He had to do something. He can make it even more funky if he wanted to, and do the same thing that we doing now, and get on his microphone and crank this thing up some more.
Don't give him no idea.
You don't need Rome. I applaud you, bro. What you showed.
Wait till we done going live, Mike. If you gonna do that, we need to.
Mike, chill out. Let me
Yeah.
Hold on.
I need you live during practice. While they out there practicing, I want you live.
Mike, go home, get on a jet. Don't show up for nothing. You gonna go this way with it. Go all the way with it. Don't show up there tomorrow. That's where you do it. But I can't stand that the culture now is gonna change. Check out Schottenheimer's press conference tomorrow. Check out.
I do want to watch that. That's a good point. I need.
It's a culture of chaos all over again, and that's my final word.
We can't let good. I'm going to give Shotty some props.
If we take one step forward, Jerry Jones at some point during this time is always gonna pull us 2-3 steps back. Everybody should know who I am. Hey, I'm Big Time Show. Come holler at me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Find me on the Big Time Show. That's my final word.
That was fire, bro.
Dope. As always, man. I guess I'll go next and be starting at the bottom, man. It's your boy Henny DeMoore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And I wish the Dallas Cowboys could just focus on football. And unfortunately, we are never in position to just make the main thing the main thing, because the Kansas City Chiefs, with everything they got going on, they got folks going to jail. They got it's not even in the news cycle. It's not in the news cycle. They can focus on football.
He's spinning.
You can focus on football. Right down the street, we got a Houston Texans player, showing his old lady what the Rock is cooking, beating the brakes off her. Called a fairly charge. Ain't nobody talking about it. It's the Dallas Cowboys in the news cycle all the time for the wrong things. And it's part of what Jerry Jones and them has built, because everything in Dallas is magnified. It should have never gotten to the point where a multi-time All-Pro, a perennial Pro Bowler, one of the best pass rushers in the National Football League, has to demand a damn trade. It should never get to this point with any of your star players. It should have came to the point where Dak Prescott, who was coming off of a season where he was an MVP runner-up, had to wait till the day of to get his contract signed.
He's spitting.
It should never come to this kind of stuff, man. But it does, and it's like clockwork. And we can damn near look around and see what's going to happen next. And if Tyler Smith's contract ain't done this offseason at Oxnard, it will be a distraction next year. If George Pickens balls and the Dallas Cowboys do something crazy,
that's going to be a thing.
Hey, listen, if Micah is gone or Micah got his deal, somebody gonna get franchise tag. They love you the franchise tag when they got no reason to do it. So guess what? He a prime franchise tag candidate. We just being real, but it always come down to the business overshadowing what actually is on the field, man. Like, we should be sitting here talking about, oh man, the offense lit the defense up during the last practice. George Pickens was going crazy on the run plan. That looked good. They learning the offense. Like, Jadon Blue might actually have a little juice. He ain't Gibbs, but he got a little juice. Like, we should be up here talking about that. But we sitting up here debating about Micah Parsons and his future. We're debating about the future of Trayvon Diggs, or all-pro corner. We really don't even know. I know it's on the hush right now because they talk about, we talked to his agent. Ain't no guarantee the run plan going to be here. Ain't no guarantee they get that shit done with the way things are falling in line.
All right, now you're right.
Yeah. So we talk about multiple All-Pro players whose futures with the Dallas Cowboys are up in limbo. I can't enjoy no football like this. I'm supposed to sit back and be happy about the fuckery they doing to my football team. Nah, man. So regardless of who fault it is, Jerry Jones, you at the end of the day, you took it upon yourself to be the general manager. You manage all this shit in general. It's all come back onto you at the end of the day. So I don't care who fault it is. I know I need Micah Parsons to win a championship. I know I need Trayvon Diggs to win a championship. I need them not only there, but healthy and happy. So figure it the fuck out, because I am tired of being the laughing stock in the NFC East. I am tired of being the only team that never goes far in the postseason. The fucking Giants in my lifetime have won 2 championships. The Eagles, the sorry shit-eating birds, have won 2 championships. Even the dysfunctional Diddy party throwing Commanders team has won to an NFC championship game. Right? So I am tired of not having my way. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a diehard fan. But damn, they make this shit hard sometimes, man. That's my final word, man.
Before you go, Amp, my boy Jamal said Diggs should have been nowhere near Micah. These situations are the same. From what you're saying, I could tell who you've been listening to. So I'll say this. Them situations are very much the same because both of those guys was responding to Jerry. That's what's the same. So obviously one is dealing with a contract. The other one is dealing with the dissing that happened directly at him. But both of them was mentioned first by Jerry. Therefore, they huddled up together and they both responded. And Lamb responded and Dak. So I know people try to have this narrative that Jerry bad, and people preach that. No, this time Jerry actually bad. See, you got to really watch out for the person who's saying somebody is good when they're bad. Now, if people are out there just always riding against Jerry, okay, that's somebody that's on some sucker stuff because Jerry and them don't always get it wrong. Sometimes they get it right. Mm-hmm. But when they get it wrong, don't be that person that's over here pom-pomming like they got it right. Mm-hmm. And don't forget, they was responding.
Hey,
that's
boss,
where they exactly the same, my brother.
Boss, real quick, I'll let Am go. I'm just saying like this. Some of y'all be showing that y'all don't know what brotherhood is. Y'all don't know what brotherhood is, and y'all ain't never experienced brotherhood. Because let me tell you something.
These people around
when I with my brother, when I with my brother, depending on the move, it don't matter how small it is or how big it is. Sometimes you say something to my brother, he might not even get to talk before I fire on your ass.
Right. From the same cloth, bro.
Diggs is my brother. It can be minimal. Some of y'all don't know what loyalty's like. It don't got I'm one of them people that, bro, we'll discuss if it's wrong or right in the car on the way home.
Right.
I'll tell you it's wrong later. But if somebody say something to you, I might slap fire out them and be like, yo, later, you shouldn't have said that to them. But that's what happened.
Right.
Micah standing up for his brother. And some of y'all don't know what that's about.
No.
I ain't never been in them situations.
No.
Y'all confused like, why he standing up for him? It don't add up. No, it do add up. That's my brother. The math every time when it's my brother.
Wrong.
It gotta make sense.
Oh, you talking like a Q, and I understand exactly what you talking about. Since I'm a noob, I know exactly where you going, even though you ain't saying.
I was waiting on that friendship word too. I was waiting on that friendship word, big time.
When they get done talking, I'm firing on somebody.
Hey, that's fraternity talk.
I lived with a Q.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, my fault.
I live with a Q. But hey, shout out to my pop.
Bro.
Shout out to the Qs and the Capitals. I rock with both of y'all, bro. I like y'all because y'all. I ain't never been in no frat, but I swear I'd have kicked it with y'all. Y'all have both embraced me. Good time with the frat.
But he just got me fired up talking like that. He just got me fired up because what he just said is a bunch of bad nights that we had when we was online. I'm done. Let me get out of here, man.
Fuck offline. I take your time.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate you, Henny, because dog, I swear you got tell earlier, bro.
Tuck was in his bag.
Now, this is content.
My eyes are all bloodshot.
I see. Now go retire.
Y'all got on that news.
This week here, Amp got sick and tired of being. His handleness has matched the effort. You cannot find anything to really badmouth Micah about. There's no real big catch that you can just tag to him and say, see, this is the problem. This is the reason why we can't pay him. You don't have that. So you start fabricating. That's why he said, I don't want narratives created and shifted about me anymore. See, that's what I was dealing with. There was a narrative about me in my own work life. And I said, no, I'm not going out like that. I can't do it anymore. So Micah, to big time's point, don't go nowhere else near that damn facility until they say, hey, we got some fountain pens in here. We want you to sign some documents. Do not go near the damn building at all. Do not. Because if you do, again, like you heard, you're going to lose your leverage. Because right now, man, I was in physical therapy early. I'm just sitting there pushing away, getting it. I look up. Everywhere. It's everywhere you turn. Micah, he is the marshal right now. Micah. That's all everybody's talking about. Whether you love the Cowboys, whether you hate the Cowboys. And see, that's the crap that Jerry and Steven love. My thing is, I almost want to say we need an intervention for Jerry and Steven because they have an addiction to this damn attention. They have an addiction to money. That is what is the root of the evil of the Dallas Cowboys because they worried about a damn dollar sign. So guess what? Mike, I'm going to tell you, bro, just like I had to tell myself, I got sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
He got sick and tired of me, sick and tired and left.
Fuck everybody, y'all. Everybody.
That's a good final word.
Mike gotta go. Y'all
yo, I ain't never dropped the mic like that.
I'm still this.
No, F-Fly, man.
Yo, cut stream.
Bro. He stay fly.
Next show, I ain't gonna even warn y'all. They're gonna
cut stream.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen,
Man,
that
y'all
was
speed up your final words, you preachers.
that was
Oh, dang.
This ain't a solo show. This is a final word.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been drinking, so I got to pee anyway.
I got to pee.
Fuck, it's taking long to get to
I'm
that.
about to see that little thing. Like, where the camera go? I'll be back. Nah, but I'm serious. All right. My final word is this simple, man. I'm gonna touch on something that I said on my stream and on this stream, bro. Cowboys fans, you need to step back and start realizing why you're a Cowboys fan. And it ain't Jerry Jones or Steven Jones. They ain't caught a pass or scored a goddamn touchdown. My name is Cowboys Fan Talk. Some of y'all call me wrong, but I'm a fan. I named the channel that on purpose.
I love it.
I love being a fan. I love the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the players that make me excited about this team. And y'all find a way over time to start hating on your own players.
That's right.
And it's confusing. Yes, new players. Donovan Azaraku's going to ball out. We're going to love him. Tyler Booker's going to throw somebody on their neck, and we're going to love it. But that don't mean that the players that used to do that stuff that got me excited, I'm done with them. So, yeah. Y'all act like y'all wasn't cheering hard when Trayvon Diggs caught that interception versus the Patriots and took it back and won that game. Or y'all was loving 7 then. You know what I'm saying? And y'all love, as much as y'all love to hate Dak Prescott, y'all love all the dots he done threw over the years because he's about 4 games away from breaking every passing record for this team. You don't do that on accident. You can't trip fall and like, oops, I just somehow got every passing record for the Cowboys. He's done some good stuff. Y'all need to step back and just say, I've heard a lot of, I only cheer for the star. The star don't catch touchdowns. The players wearing the helmets do. You know what I'm saying? Step back and realize why you root for this team. Yes, it's not just about the player, but when they're on this team, this is my thing. When they're on this team, support them if they go out there and get the job done. I'm not saying that Matt Waletzko should get all the passes in the world. He ain't been getting it done. So we're okay with saying, all right, Matt, I'm sorry, bro. You tried. It's over. But when you went out there and put in work, when you've been an all-pro every season you've been in here, all-pro 3 of your 4 seasons, and a pro bowler every season, you deserve nothing but the praise. That's my point. I remember arguing with fans about CeeDee Lamb being a one. Tuck, remember them battles?
Right.
Like full-fledged battles on Twitter for hours. Yo, CeeDee Lamb a beast. No, he not. He ain't even a 3. All right.
Right. He ain't got that dog in him.
You feel me? So I'm tired of battling with y'all about players just because, as Boss tells y'all, just because a new toy showed up. Grow up. These players make you fans. I hear a whole lot of, I'm a fan of the Cowboys. No, you're a fan of the players that make you like the team. Because if we was trash, you wouldn't have nobody to root for. You're not going to just root for anybody. Somebody got to actually go out there and do something. And we got plenty of players doing it. So support them. And when it's time for them to get paid, don't act like, oh my God, it's time to pay them. Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, and the goofy people you got watching every stream and sending y'all notes. This ain't rocket science. You got players doing their thing, compensate them properly. And maybe they're going to compensate you with balling out and building this brand that you like to covet so much. So my final word is this, man. Support the people that make you actually love this team, man. It's a lot of great players on this team. There's some great players coming. Stop finding a way to stop liking the old players just so you can support the new ones just for 3 years from now for you to be like, I think I'm done with him too.
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be having this conversation in 2029. Yo, Donovan Ezra don't even deserve a contract. I'm tired. All right?
That's what we do, though.
That's what we do. We do that best.
Yep. The best at it.
All right, I'm not leaving. I gotta use the bathroom. Don't think I ain't leaving. I gotta be. I got. If I ain't real, I ain't nothing. So I'll be right back.
No, you definitely real. OG. Angry.
I don't think I'm dipping. I don't want to be no different. I don't want Angry to be like, oh, so you gonna dip during my speech?
Nah, you good.
I'm trying to time it right because if
Exactly
I leave
what he
now,
means.
if I leave doing new shit.
Hey, Angry, I got a button. Hey, Angry, I got a button for you before you go, dog.
No, I'm not. I'm coming back in 2 seconds.
I said, Angry, go.
All right,
go.
Angry, be long-winded. I'll be right back.
Here you go, Angry.
I can't hit a button.
Oh, it ain't. Go ahead, dog.
I ain't gonna ruin it.
Go
Yo.
ahead, dog. I ruined it.
All right. First and foremost, I'm gonna say West Coast, Amp, Big Time Show, Rome, Lou, Boss, J Tuck. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything that y'all bring to this space. Tuck, you can't leave. That's all I'm saying. You can't leave because you've been a mentor to me. You done showed me how to do this content creation space when I was just a pup, and I'm still just a pup. But yo, your voice, Boss's voice, the heads of this, y'all got voices. So Cowboys Nation really, really needs it. But I just want to know what the Cowboys fans want. You know, when Dak Prescott was going up for his contract, everybody was yelling, "Speak up, Dak, speak up." They told CeeDee Lamb to speak up.
That's true.
Now Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs are speaking up. They're telling them to shut up.
Shut up. Mm-hmm.
They're telling them just shut up and catch a ball or shut up and play ball. Now we don't do it like that.
Shut up and catch.
You know. And also I remember a statement that J Tuck said a while back. And he was saying something along the lines of, when I'm out at the club, I want some people around me that's gonna ride for me. You know what I'm saying? That's if he throws the punch, that they're gonna be throwing them with him. That's what Micah is doing for Trayvon Diggs. You know, somewhat to his detriment, but still, that's his homie, that's his boy. He gonna ride for his boy. That's the brotherhood that we have been missing within the Cowboys organization for a long time. You know, a lot of people would say 53 brands and whatnot. Now we're getting that brotherhood. Now people are speaking up for each other, and ain't that what we want to see? You know, isn't that what we want to see? But real talk, I'm not gonna tap dance for the front office. I'm not gonna be that person that's, oh man, you know, Jerry Jones, you don't forget these players. No, because like Rome said, it is about the players. So I ain't gonna tap dance for the front office.
The players,
I'm not going to expect any of the players to take team-friendly discounts when Jerry and Steven can get their contracts done in a timely manner to where it is kind of a discount whenever everything's said and done. Not going to ask him to do that. So, Micah, get your money, get all of your money, but at the same time, demand your money, but demand respect. You know what I'm saying? That's my final word.
Wes.
Yes, sir. My final words is this. My final word. I'll touch on each part. You know what I'm saying? To the fans, 2025, man. You know, being naive is no longer, or being having a wool over your eyes. It's not acceptable anymore. It's just not acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too much free information out. There's like, at this point, listen to me. Shout out to Dallas.com, because you know, you can even see the evolution in Dallas.com, because they were 100% everything organizational too. And now Dallas.com sound like West Coast Cowboy low key. They just can't say what I say because they know they're going to lose their job. But Dallas.com even be saying, they're even watchable in 2025. So it's just really about, like, you know, do you really care about the organization? Do you really care about the team? You know, do you really, when you say you love a thing, that means you love it entirely. So that means you want the best for it. You know what I'm saying? Love always protects and love always provides. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you love this team, you have a responsibility to protect this team. How do you protect that team? When people are talking crap about your team, you got to have facts so you can spit that crap out. So you can be like, oh, you know, Dak led the league in interceptions. No, he's never led the league in interceptions, but Matthew Stafford did, and he also won a Super Bowl. That's me protecting my team. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do. We just as fans, you can no longer just hear people say random stuff about Dak Prescott. Oh, Dak has never made it past the first round of the playoffs. What is he talking about? Me and Tuck was at a game when he dropped 5 touchdowns on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Cowboy fans, we cannot allow people to just tear us down and us not be able to shoot back. You have armories. If you don't know how to shoot, don't trip. Come to the armory. We'll show you how to pick it up. We'll show you how to load it. We'll show you how to crank it back, and we'll show you how to get that thing off. Listen, you ain't even got to, we'll give you the bullets. All you got to do is watch Boss Cowboy show and just repeat what he say. But as fans, we have to do more. Because at the end of the day, if the fans were listen to me, imagine if the fans felt this way 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I know Boss said we can't talk about last year because last year, but man, I'm 42 now. I'm always thinking about regrets now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always, that's all I think about now. You know what I'm saying? So yes, like if you spent this whole time being naive, listen, Dallas Cowboy fans, you spend thousands of dollars on merchandise supporting this team. It is your God-given right at this point to know what's really going on. Just like as a parent, every now and then, listen to me. Raise your hand if your kids got doors on they room right now. You want to know why? Because I pay the bills in this mug, bro. I want to know what's going on at all time. And you know what that's called? That's called love. Because I love my kids, and I know sometimes kids get in a room, they close the door, they get these thoughts from other kids and impressions, and they do dumb stuff. But since I love my kids, oh yeah, I walk by their door all day, and I ain't even got to open it. Why? Because there's no door there. That's called love, man. I'm protecting what I love. Dallas Cowboys fans, if you love this brand, it is now your right to educate yourself. Because I'm gonna tell you this right here. A lot of the conversations that we have wouldn't even be had if you already knew this. Like if you already knew the Cowboys had, like, if we were like a top 10 team in cap space right now, I wouldn't have fans calling me telling me, well, why won't Dak just take less money? How about we put Dak in the room, CD in the room, we put Glenn, and we say, hey, we're all going to give $1,000 back, $1 million back, and then we're going to give that to Micah so he can get paid. I wouldn't have those conversations if people were already educating themselves, because you would know that the Dallas Cowboys have the money to pay Micah Parsons. It's not about that.
That's right.
So, Cowboy fans, you now at this point are willingly believing the banana in the tailpipe. You're willingly. Just like we all know the Dallas Cowboys did not want to run the ball. Now you guys don't want to educate yourself. You just want to believe the narratives and the lies. You want to. So my question to you is, when are we going to elevate? Cowboy fans, we got to elevate. And this is the thing about the truth. My mom always says, I'm going to finish with this. I ain't even going to finish with my slogan. My mama told me this: the truth is like a lion. If you set it free, it will defend itself. If the Cowboys was telling the truth and doing what they were doing, you wouldn't even need Boss Cowboy, West Coast Cowboy, or you wouldn't even need us. We would be irrelevant.
Right.
So guess what? Go search for the truth. That's all I gotta say, Cowboy fans. If you search for the truth, you won't even need. I don't have to watch certain things like ESPN because I know what's really going on with my team. Cowboy fans, I'll put that onus on you. In 2025, are you going to take the pill? This is the pill. This is your year. You got the blue pill and you got the red pill. I took my pill in 2015. Boss took his in 2016. When are you taking yours? That's all I gotta say.
I took mine in 18 watching y'all.
And listen, once you take that pill, once you get that enlightening, it's like an experience. Oh my Lord, Bishop, I gotta say this, Bishop, you're gonna be so proud of me, man. I may start crying. It's almost like an experience with God, man. Once you experience the love of Jesus Christ, bro, you can't deny. It's undeniable. Like it's more I'll deny me not having a face before I deny that God exists. Same thing with the Cowboys. Listen, once you take that blue pill, that real pill, bro, you will be enlightened. And you ain't going back. That's just what it is. So, you know it's there. Now you got to decide. You going to take that blue pill or that red pill?
So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go next, and then we're going to let Tuck and Lou go last. Lou, you after me, if that's okay. I didn't know what order to do the last three of us. I knew Tuck had to finish it because I needed to just torch his ass and make him do content for 9 hours.
I can't coming back to.
I should have did it first if I was courteous, but I just want to
3 days off.
I want to just sit here and torture him, bro.
Like Michael, give me the week one, bro.
We gonna see him at somebody amusement park.
But after what Wes said, I knew I had to go because he took partial. My final word is, and it goes to this question: what is the truth? That's sitting on the chat. West Coast. I heard somebody say something on Rome channel. He said, "Real recognize real. Rome respects others' opinions, not like other content creators." So that made me think of me. And
I missed that comment, bro.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it, and this is what I gotta say about that. I don't like dumb opinions. I don't. You can't mix your voice matter and be cool with uninformed, sloppy opinions. So I don't like bad opinions. I like people that's gonna really learn the truth. So we've been on different sides of this. It's been people that been attacking Diggs and Micah. It's been people that's been pro Diggs and Micah versus front office.
Yeah.
So, hey, you say what's the truth? You know how you find the truth? Actually, you got to listen to both. Sadly, you do. And that's what people don't do. They'll go to the people that they want to listen to the most. Let's go give them confirmation bias. Let's go tell them what they want to hear.
It's alignment.
Yeah, it's alignment. So the way that you really get the truth is you go listen to this person make their case against Micah or against Diggs. Then you go listen to people that's making the case for Diggs and for Micah and against Jerry. And then most importantly, you go with the people that showed you. Don't go with the people that's giving you their opinions if you really want truth. Because people that don't show their work, I don't trust them. That's why I listened to a bunch of content creators and they had a lot to say. And because I knew the facts, I knew they was leaving stuff out to embellish the point that they wanted out there. I was hearing people say stuff like, how dare you stand up to ownership, but leaving out the fact that they was responding. I heard people saying stuff, about Diggs and that he should report to work because his boss says so, but leaving off the CBA and leaving off Revel, and different things that happen. So if you really want the truth, honestly, you got to open up yourself to want the truth. Because if you come to my chain with whack opinions, you're not going to feel comfortable because I ain't going to let you.
They ain't going to stay.
Yeah, because I'm not going to let you just like spew lies in my channel. Like now we'll go back and forth. I'm open to be wrong, but I ain't going to let you spew the lies. So my final word is this, man. We got an opportunity to really come together, get Micah paid, but let's not stop there. Let's get this one tick. Let's get this corner. We are finally back in the place we should have been to get Jerry and them to move. We angry again. And use your anger to move front office because they literally said that anger motivate us. it drives us, it gives us energy. So the people that's giving you all this content on pom-poms and be positive, support front office because they're your boss, respect authority and all this kind of stuff, their solution is no real solution. The solution is what they said at their mouth. Get anger, be angry, but be specific on what we need to do to change this team. That is pay Micah, that is get the one tech, that is get the corner, and that is get your ass out the way. That's my final word.
And can I just say something real quick to everybody in the chat, to the fans of the Cowboys? Don't think like your voice doesn't matter.
It matters.
Don't think just because you have a small platform or a small, showing on social media that you can't get your word out, because if everybody comes together with the same type of with the same type of talking points, one voice turns into millions.
That's right.
So get on your social media and voice your opinion about the Cowboys. Sorry about that.
Good. Get in there, Lou.
Oh, it's me? Okay. Shout out to everybody that came through, man. Shout out to the chat. I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm probably the youngest person here. I'm the youngest Cowboy fan probably out of everybody, and I want this more than everybody that's ahead of me, because I have never seen this team be successful ever. I was born in the mediocrity, and these MFs are still living in it. So this is why I go even harder than I'll take it to the extreme because I want to see it. You feel me? So like today was I'll say it's a good day because it really revealed to me a lot of people and where they stand just morally. And how like I would never F with them outside this camera. Because like look, my pastor told me this. Shout out to Pastor Carter Concord. Look, when you believe in something in your faith, and he was talking about just social justice, when you see something and it's immoral and to go against your faith, your spirit won't let you sit still.
It don't agree.
And my mom would tell me that's the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw what was happening, I can't sit still. So when people come in here and tell me to calm down, I know that you enable about you. You probably the you can let him around. You enablers around the damn family. No, crazy uncle need to shut the fuck up. He need to be castrated. Straight like that. The Bible earlier. Y'all let this monster see. People think we don't. I'm gonna keep that a fucking bean. You may be a billionaire, but at the end of the day, I know you stepped on some people and you had to do some. It ain't no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Let's just keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it straight like that. Like they got another thing. These NIL kids are coming. Micah is just one little aspect. Wait till they get somebody. I wish LeVar Ball and his damn family played football.
It's gonna change a lot.
You know what I'm saying? I really wish that, because this is the shit we talking about. Like, it's just simple things. He wanted to see another doctor, and you blowing this shit out of proportions like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's standing with his brother because Shoddy is preaching brotherhood, and we're seeing this, and you hate that.
Facts.
It's about respect. And I don't think money can fix this. So this is why it's deeper than that. I'm glad the whole team is standing with this and saying, hell no. Respect me at the end of the damn day. That's all I got. I hate when people say, oh, respect is earned. Man, fuck that. Respect should be granted. We are human beings. I don't have to earn your respect. You give it to me. And I respect you. It's not transactional. You feel me? And he's earned it. We're over here talking about players that are probably the best our franchise has ever seen. And you have a nerve to use them as a pawn in a chess game. Fuck your chess game. We're trying to win. You know what I'm saying? So I really hate that this is overshadowing what Shoddy is doing. He's doing amazing things on the football field. They're over here getting hurt every day. I ain't for that, but they're going physical. But we got people who want to undermine some shit like that. Because I keep telling y'all, these MFs who leading our franchise, they lucky. They ain't no good businessmen. They ain't no great ownership. They lucky. You know what? And you know how improvement, they got rid of it when it was happening in the 90s. Any great leader would keep good people around him. But when it's a good thing coming, everybody's cameras is on Jimmy. He in the corner thinking about what he finna put in the next contract next year. That's what the fuck we're dealing with. This is deeper than that. So yes, you want to pay petty games? Let's pay to play the games. Because we got to stomp on your ass like a roach in order for you to fucking understand. That's my final word, Cowboy Nation. Let's get this money.
Get this money.
Thanks.
Tuck, you started. You got to finish, man. You the one started, bro. It's you. It's your
Started this
fault.
whole shit.
It's your fault, bro. You the one that manipulated Diggs. You manipulated Micah to stand up there and go against the leadership. It's your fault. You the one that be like talking to them and telling them, "Hey, man, I need you to go speak against."
Hey, man, I'm gonna send this tweet at 10:52. When I do it, y'all come right back at 10:55. Right? And
Yeah, you running the plays.
I had that. I appreciate some people kind of giving me that power.
Yeah,
but I don't have that yet. I'll say this, man. Today has been a roller coaster of emotions. And I'll be fully transparent. I do not know what the future holds for me, just to be transparent, y'all. But I will say today, I was reminded why I'm here, but also why we are here. That time when I was just a Cowboy, right now, I was at work doing my work. I was emotional and I was trying to find reasons why. And I was looking for media members to tell me the truth on why is Dez Bryant being released. And all I kept getting was the runaround.
Yep.
Right. No solid answers. No one speaking on anything that was valid. It all sounded like the same song and dance routine that's been orchestrated by this media, right? And Jerry Jones. And then I sat back and we watched the interview with Dez and Jane Slater. It was when he said, "Hey man, they didn't even come to me for a pay cut." Oh, well, what my trusted media writer that I follow on social media told me that he wouldn't accept the pay cut, right? So what is really going on? So I felt misled by a team that I love and just bleed for, right? Go back to the Zeke trial. I was following that trial. A lot of people was following on social media, and I kept getting inaccurate information. And I remember, girl, salute to Sarah. Her name is Mighty on social media. She was a lawyer going to the University of Syracuse, and she's just a content creator, cowboy. She wasn't a content creator. She's just Powder Cowboys Twitter. So to my sis, right? And she was breaking down the trial better than the reporters. And that's when I learned, hey, this community can probably do shit, if not better, but just as adequate as a lot of people, right? And so I think about what happened last night, and Boss will testify and tell you guys this. I had this information. Now, I could have been a cornball like some of these content creators and would have dropped a breaking news video. Micah Parsons is going to request a trade. Now, there could have been no validity to it, but if it would have hit today, oh my God, Tuck would have been the oracle. Tuck would have been the insider. Tuck seen it all happen. My views would have been going crazy, and the list goes on, right? But I love this team so much. When I spoke to Boss last night about the information that I received, I said, bro, I can't go public with this shit.
Yep. Sure did.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna tuck it, bro, because I do not want this to get out, right?
Right.
So all I did was post a little cryptic tweet because people were talking about the Trayvon Diggs situation already with him deleting the Cowboys from his Instagram. So I meant no harm. But what showed last night was why I get a lot of criticism, negativity, unwarranted hate. They responded to me, right? While everybody was at Nobu having appetizers, there was no music apparently, right? They came to me. Our phone was ringing, Cowboys Nation. It was the content space that was up to 2:30 in the morning trying to figure out what the hell was going on with our team, right? And what I'm trying to explain to people, like Boss just said, I've been doing shows until actually noon today, right? So pretty much 9 hours. I haven't showered. I barely ate. I ain't worked out. I ain't even played no roulette, placed no sports bet. I ain't played no.
Before you finish that thought, bro, put your Cash App in, bro, for real.
Yeah,
everybody got to drop something on this dude, dog. I swear.
That's crazy.
No. You ain't gonna do 9 hours worth of love, and we don't show love for that, bro.
What is my Cash App?
Yeah, hey, listen, bro. This is 9 hours, bro. Listen, bro. And then that you only do that out of love, bro. Like, and then he didn't get $1 for the Knicks space. This is just passion for the Cowboys. Drop that in there, man. Y'all make sure y'all drop some money on Tuck. Try to get that thing up to about $300. Like, go hard for my boy. I'm gonna put some money in there for Tuck right now.
Appreciate y'all. And like Voss has said, right? How can I go 9 hours? because I love this team. You know,
I like the comment, boss.
Yes, I've covered the Super Bowl. I've done the NFL draft. You name it. I have relationships with players. But I always tell Cowboys fans, I am a Dallas Cowboys hard hitter first, right? Love this team, bro. I'm not hard to find. If you go to a game and I'm there, right? Lot 10, I'm right on the corner. People have pulled up. Don't charge them a dime. Take a shot, bro. What's going on? Here's my cooler. It's all love because I love this fan base and I love this team. And so I have a responsibility to you guys to be the voice of what I call the voiceless. I remember being on Twitter and reaching out to some of these media people, and they never would give me the time of day. And I'm just asking questions about my team and trying to figure out what's going on. So when I say, yo, Tuck, if you ever get this opportunity, I try as much as I can, even though I'm a one man, to respond to everybody I can. Now, this is just Twitter. This is my YouTube comments. This is Instagram. This is my Facebook group. This is TikTok. I'm trying to keep Cowboys fans informed because there's so many people coming into our space willing to pollute you just for the sake of their own financial gain.
That's right.
And y'all have to be smarter, right? And like I'm saying, Cowboys Nation, we saw clearly today the separation. We saw people who were afraid to touch this for whatever reason.
Scared.
Right?
On water.
Scared to touch it. Still, I'm looking on Twitter, still ain't touched it.
Fanboy.
Yeah, still ain't touched this shit. Can we just move
Tap
on?
dance.
Can we just move on? Can we just talk about the scheme, bro? How many more Mac Eberflus scheme videos do y'all need, Cowboys? Like, goddamn, it's like 30 of them out there, right? But they're afraid to touch this. Why? Because of whatever reason, whether it's opportunistic, whether they're scared of the following count, maybe want to ruffle any feathers, I do not know. But what I care about is my brothers and the sisters right now that is bleeding out, hurting because we're going through embarrassment. Lou said it. He don't even know about the great Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Lou has never seen the big star.
He ain't get to do what we did.
You know what I'm saying? So who was speaking up for the people who travel from Florida, Carolina, Kansas City, California to see this team? They're playing ticket prices. They raise our ticket prices every year. They're raising parking every year, right? You got to pay for drinks out there, super expensive. A hamburger is $14. Yep. You damn near can't even stand up at the game without being told to sit down. Who is speaking up for those people?
Brisket sandwich 20.
People that is speaking up for those people is right here.
That was personal. He said brisket sandwich 20.
Oh yeah. It is 20, right? But who are the people still up 10:15 p.m. Central educating Cowboys fans? This community, right?
That's right.
So respect it. Yesterday, I got a lot of people shooting at my credibility, even though I've always moved with integrity in this space, right? Because I don't need to break news. There's no money in the news breaking business. Sorry to ruin y'all fun, right? If Micah signs a deal right now, Adam Schefter announces it, then I would just make a video about what the hell Adam Schefter just announced. I do not need to be first, right?
Yeah.
So respect the community and respect what we do. I'm sick and tired of people acting like we are just some people in the basement who do not know what we're talking about. We are just as qualified as others, and it's proven. Y'all saw me go out and cover a team, which is the ops, and the Eagles fans were like, damn, Tuck, you're asking better questions than our own media team, right? So that's where I'm at with that. Now let's talk about Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, I'm extremely proud of what you did today, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know my people might say I'm glazing Micah Parsons. I ain't got to glaze nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own man. I ain't got to glaze
man,
nobody.
People that saying that want to be you, dog. They wish they had. They wish
be, dog.
The people that dog. That's I see what's going on. They want to be you on that, bro. They want to be the people that got the phone number that play Madden with them boys. It's just hate, bro.
Because you can't keep it G. How can I be someone that's called glazing a player when you named your own name fucking Dak Attack, bro? Explain that shit to me.
Wow.
He did.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not lying. You named your whole identity after Dak. You went on the final word and allowed grown men to call you Dak, and you sit there and answer questions. Don't you ever question my credibility, the glazing, or what I do, because if you had the opportunity, you would be tap dancing, right? But you're not me, and you will never be me. Get your platinum plaque, bro, but you're not me. You can never get the respect of these players, right? Because you never played the game, right? But going back to Micah, I'm extremely proud of what Micah Parsons did, because it takes courage, right? It took vulnerability, you know, and he is pushing not only for himself, and that's what people have to understand. This is not just about Micah. This is about his brothers. This is about him. It's about Trayvon. It's about Terrence Steele. This is about Overshown coming up. When they try to play with his money, saying he's coming off of 2 knee injuries, can they really afford to pay him, right? This is setting a new foundation, right, when it comes to Micah Parsons. And I'm extremely proud of how Micah has handled this. And I love these players banding together as brothers and coming together and fighting for one each other, right? I'm not sure how this is going to work X and O's wise. Is it going to win games? But I know these players are going to fight for each other. I love seeing the offensive linemen at the Stars game together wilding out. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing Joe Milton, who is brand new, over there dancing with Cooper Beebe, and they just vibing, right? I love the energy. But what hurts is that this front office just did a whole smear campaign and threw paint all over everything that Brian Schottenheimer's doing, bro.
Tore the whole house down.
Just turn it.
While he's on the foundation, he blew it down.
It's going to be hard.
Cats is still capping for front office. It's amazing.
Here's what happens. They just want us to go back to camp clips tomorrow. Yeah, put some camp clips, right?
That's exactly what Cats want. Don't talk about it.
Right. Trying to break down film on some zoomed in iPhone.
Dude, you're being extra.
I mean, goddamn, bro. Like, everybody wants to be a film analyst in camp, but when we get the preseason all 22, everybody wants to
too much work. That's too much work.
That's too much work, right? So, okay, cool. I get it, bro. Cool. Get your clicks, get your money, right? But yeah. We just want to go back to normal like it never happened, right? You ever had those situations where you're going back and forth with a chick on Friday night, you supposed to wake up and just go out to eat at IHOP? Like, bro, you was wild. You spit on me last night. You threw my phone at me last night. Like, bro, we're not eating, you know? So I think that's what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of people that wants to just turn a blind eye to today and get back to what is comfortable, right? They want to get to what's comfortable. But I keep trying to tell people, and I explain this on my channel, y'all. Right now, what Cowboys Nation has to do, and some of you content creators have to stop doing, is stop trying to repaint coats of paint over moldy walls, right? We have mold in this organization that Stephen and Jerry Jones has had before Lou was even born. Or every year it's a brand new coat of paint. Hey. Oh, let's put the Bill Parcells paint on it. Oh, fuck that. Let's put the Wade Phillips paint. Oh, the Jason Garrett paint on it. Oh, well, let's take that down and put this Mike McCarthy coat. Well, let's get the Mike McCarthy coat off and let's put on the Brian Schott. We are just brushing paint and we're all sitting here coughing and bleeding out because there's mold in the walls. Correct. So until we fix the foundation, I don't give a damn how much motion Brian Schottenheimer runs. It's not going to have an impact. I promise you guys that. I've been there. I've been with the last 3 Super Bowls. I've seen what championship contention organizations look like from top to bottom, and we are not there yet, right? We are not there yet. So Cowboys Nation, I know you're hurting right now. It sucks. It's frustrating. But just know there's people out here who really care about you, but also care about this team that is in your quarter and that we're riding with you. Right? Riding for the players. You damn right I'm riding for. So you want me not to ride for the players, but you want me to ride for a front office that let a peeping Tom retire and walk out the door under his own merit.
Yeah.
And you pay the cheerleaders the settlement fees. Right? That's who you want. That's who you want me. So that's who you want me to fight for. But fighting for Trayvon Diggs is wrong. The man who's
Right.
rehabbing off an injury. Fighting for Terrence Parsons, or not Terrence Steele is wrong. Super TP, right? Fighting for Micah Parsons is wrong. Fighting for Dak Prescott is wrong, right? Fighting for Overshown, fighting for these players is wrong, but y'all want to do it for the front office? Who doesn't give a shit about y'all? The front office doesn't give a shit about y'all. Let's keep it a buck for some of you content creators. They give a shit about me more than they care about y'all because I pay them big money for season tickets.
Yeah, when they do
You know,
overtime dirty,
they
when
care about more what I
overtime
got
dirty
going
hours.
on. They care about what you got going on, right? So yes, stand up for these players, y'all. And like Boss is saying, if there's ever been a time for us to band together as brothers and sisters, Cowboys Nation, and push back and say enough is enough, now is the time. Do not let anyone diminish your voice. Stand up and fight for these players. I stand with the players, but also I stand with Cowboys Nation.
Talk
And
to
that's
'em.
my word.
Man, so listen,
Beautiful.
we had
And
to bring.
thank you, Rodney Smith, for the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate everybody that put in on that, man. So, yeah, cats gonna be on different sides of this, but you better go with the facts, so I ain't gonna like you. Straight up, we out.
Wow.
Fire the GM.
You can say a lot of things, but you ain't can sing a lie.
Yeah. Man, I didn't want to do no DC Universe, but the time's called for.
Reserve.
Thank y'all. Hey man, special thanks to you, Chuck Ritho. Thank you,
Big time, man.
thank you, Big Time, Kenny, everybody. Angry,
Community needs y'all. Community needs
TFT,
y'all.
Damn. Love y'all, man. We out.
Thank you, guys.